And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. The aforementioned Ken Bundy joins us. Ken's one of the driving forces behind bringing the wall to Boonville and to our area. It's good to see you again. The last time I saw you was at the Woodsman's Field Days, if I recall correctly, and you were up there with Mac Waterman raising some money to bring this to Boonville, yes?
That's correct. Thanks for having us, Joe, and it's a pleasure to be here and spread the word.
Thank you. The traveling wall, for those that don't know what the traveling wall is all about, it is really a replica. We'll show a picture of the wall in a second or two, but it's really a replica, right?
That's correct. It's actually an 80% replica of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. This is 8 foot tall in the center, and it runs 360 feet from end to end, and it has all 58,000
well, there's a picture of it right there, Ken.
On it, so it's quite impressive, and it's an honor to be a part of bringing it to Boonville.
And I've been down to the wall in Washington, D.C., and looking at the pictures online, and people can go online if they want and check this out, correct?
Absolutely. The organization's website is www.avtt.org, and it's all the information that you desire is on that website.
A is in Apple, V is in Victor, T is in Tom.
That's correct. That's short for American Veterans Traveling Tribute.
And one of the first, before we go any farther, let's tell everybody when it's going to be up there.
Actually, the wall will be coming into Boonville on Wednesday, the 17th of June. We will actually escort the wall from Lowville to Boonville via Route 26 and 12, and it will be leaving Lowville at 5 o'clock sharp in the afternoon. It's about a 30-35 minute ride, and we'll be into Boonville at the post 5538 on Park Street somewhere around 5:45.
And you're asking people, or you're inviting people to turn out and line the way as it comes in, yes?
Absolutely. The Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, a lot of the people in town. We have the fire department in Lowville that's going to support us with the holiday flag. We have quite a bit of police support, so it's going to be something to see. And on a good day, we're hoping to get somewhere around 150 to 200 motorcycles.
Wow. And the significant thing about this, Ken Bundy, is there are 58,000 names?
58,000 plus. It's about 58,200 and some.
And the significant thing is that every one of those names is going to be read when the wall is in Boonville, yes?
That's correct. We're going to undertake the task of reading every name on the wall. This is going to take us about 72 hours. It's going to take some 430 readers. Each reader will read a 10-minute block of names. And we still have a few slots open. If there are any viewers that would be interested, if you can email us at boonvillewall@gmail.com, we will get back to you with all the instructions and information you need to be a part of this.
And they're going to be reading right through the night, yeah?
Absolutely. It'll it will start at 10 o'clock on Thursday morning, and it will go 24 hours a day until it's complete. The only time it will stop is Friday afternoon between 6 and 8 p.m. for our opening ceremonies.
And this is all part of another annual event up in Boonville.
That's correct. This will be our 25th and final Vietnam Vets Get-Together in Boonville. We've known for a few years that the end was coming. We're all getting older and we're running out of help, so we picked the 25th year as the year to end our event in Boonville. But with that being said, the Mexico VFW in Mexico, New York will take it over next year, so it will not stop. It will just change locations. Instead of being Firebase Boonville, next year it will be LZ Mexico.
Are you having a tough time getting people to read names like at 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, you would think we would, but we have about 85 to 90% of our slots full. Unfortunately, quite a few of the slots left are in the wee hours of the morning, but we also have a group of standby readers that will take care of any that's not filled, and we're all set to go.
Where did the idea come from, Ken?
To read the names?
No, just to have this whole thing.
I understand.
Yeah.
Actually, this was actually conspired in July of 2012. Like I said, we knew that our end was coming, and we always kind of wanted to do something special.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Mexico, New York. They had this very wall at their post in July of 2012. And when we seen that, it was like the light came on.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to the driver and asked him if there would be a problem getting it on a specific date, and he said absolutely not. And paperwork was signed, and a month later we sent our deposit in, and it's been big guns ever since.
And you've had to come up with some sponsorship for this, have you not?
Yes, we have. We've done several fundraisers. The first one we attempted was a salmon fishing raffle. That went well for us. We run a Queen of Hearts game at the post. We've been doing it for 2 years now. Last year's got rather large.
Mm-hmm.
This year's is still in progress. And within the last year, we've started reaching out to the different organizations and using our mailing list from the Vietnam Vets get-togethers to ask people if they would like to sponsor a panel on the wall. We have 4 levels of sponsorship. We have a $100, a $200, and a $300. And we have an in memory of sponsorship. And we put that in memory of so that we want everybody to know that $1 is as important as $500. Mm-hmm. And if you have a person or a panel that you would like to have specifically identified, you put it in that in memory of spot. And all those sponsors and their in memories of will be recorded on our event program that will be available to anyone that asks.
And Ken, if I'm correct, not all the locales that get the wall read the names.
No, they do not. As a matter of fact, very few do. And even the owners and operators of the wall, they really kind of suggest that you don't do it because it's such a huge undertaking. But they said if you want to try it, have at it, and we're going to do it. There's no trying it, we're going to do it.
It seems to me that the reading the names is really the most significant thing of the event.
I think it is, and I think it is especially to the Vietnam veterans.
Mm-hmm.
I know to me it is. So, and I think each and every one of them on that wall deserve to have their names read.
So no one is misled, this is not just for veterans, this is not just for Vietnam veterans, this is for the general public.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we've got it set up with the local schools. They're going to bring the elementary children through as groups.
What a good idea.
And we will have veterans at the wall to escort them through. And we have our VFW post set up for our get-together on Saturday. And there is all kinds of displays and pictures that we're going to take these children through either prior to coming to the wall or after they've been to the wall. We want them to know why the wall's there. And you can see that at the VFW. And then when you go, you will know why that's there and what you're looking at.
Yeah. Are the names on the wall, how are they on there? Are they...
They're actually indented, or I guess etched would be the word. Yeah. We will have paper there. If people so desire, we will provide you with tracing paper and pencils to where you can actually go up and etch the name that you're looking at. They will be a bit smaller than the ones in Washington, but it's certainly suitable to do and to frame.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question, because when I've been down to Washington, I've always done that, and I've always brought that paper home to families here, and they've always been most appreciative of that. I didn't think you'd be able to do it on the traveling wall.
Some of the traveling walls, there's actually 3 different companies. Some of them you are not allowed to do that. This one you are.
Mm-hmm. Give everybody the time, the date, the place for the wall.
The wall will come in, as I said earlier, at around 5 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon via the motorcycle escort from Lowville, New York. What will happen immediately after that is the driver will take the wall and he goes to his hotel and gets a good night's sleep. He will meet us at Thursday morning at the site, which will be at the old Ethan Allen, which is now the Delta Flooring area. We'll have a group of people up there that he will give a pre-job briefing to, and we will put that wall up. We will construct that wall. Immediately upon completion of the construction, that wall will be open for 24 hours a day until Sunday at 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. sharp, we will start our closing ceremonies, which will be 30 minutes. And when the closing ceremonies are finished, the same crew that put it up will take it down, load it back in the trailer, and the 4 days in June will come to an end.
I've got a feeling you're going to get a big crowd up there, Ken.
I would like to think that we will have a huge crowd.
Yeah.
And I point out that there is absolutely no charge for this. There will be no donation boxes. There will be, it's absolutely, totally free. We want people to come and we want people to experience and be able to stand there amidst all those names and just reflect on what the cost of freedom is.
And if people want to take a look at the website, it's AV as in Victor, TT.org. And if they want to sign up to be a reader, a 10-minute reading block, give that email address again.
That email is boonvillewall@gmail.com.
Okay, good. Ken, it's good to see you again. Congratulations so far. I think it's going to be a big hit.
And thank you, Joe, for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. When we come back, we'll be talking to Marie Sesselmeyer. She's the coordinator of the Boilermaker Walk. Short break, right back.